I suppose we should just get that out of the way, is inevitably talking about the whole ending thing.
Oh, you won't get much out of me about that.
No, I know. I've seen on Twitter, and I talked to my editor this morning. I was like, I really don't care about it, but I know you probably want me to ask about it. And,
Yeah,
and he said yeah. So basically, I'm asking just so I can say I asked.
yeah, I'm totally happy to talk about it. Totally.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good either way. I'm an obedient, employee. I'll do whatever they want me to do.
Oh, you're gonna toe the company line on it.
No, really. I'm not a company line person, but I'm not the writer. I
Yeah.
have mixed feelings about it. I don't want to let Shepard go at all.
Yeah.
But I also have an enormous amount of respect for Mac and the team. Well,
Mm-hmm.
let's keep rolling so we can get all this in the interview. We don't waste it.
I'm waiting. No, I'm waiting for my big Oprah moment where you'll just start tearing up.
That was in the session.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, so I guess just like in general, I mean, what was sort of your initial reaction when you found out that people sort of had a less than favorable reaction to the whole ending?
I was surprised about the level of passion about the ending.
Yeah.
But there's something really great about that too. It says that people are invested and they really care and they don't want to let go, which is awesome because I don't either. I love this character. It's been an incredible experience, and I've played some killer characters over the years and some that have gone on for a long time, but this one in particular, it's just been such a great experience. I don't know, something about it.
There's like a twinge of sadness in your voice when you said
Oh.
that.
Are you kidding? Yeah, I was actually. We did the launch party.
Yeah.
And production is so intense on a game this size, especially that when you're doing it, you arrive at the last session and you sort of find out in that moment, this is it. This is this today. This is it.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So I prefer to live in denial about it because it makes me too sad, and it'll be hard to get through the session. So I kind of ignore that fact, and I just decide there's going to be more.
Okay.
There's just more. That's how I get through the session.
Gotcha.
And then we had the launch party, and I had dinner with Caroline and Mac before, and Allie Hillis before the launch party, and we just had a great time hanging out, and we didn't discuss the fact that it was done. We didn't discuss anything except our lives and the food, which was amazing.
What was the food?
It was just really great food. It's a restaurant in LA here, and they just picked a great restaurant. It was yummy. I don't even remember what it was. I just remember
So I guess, and
I'm
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, after the launch party, the day after the launch party, I got seriously bummed. I was bummed for like 3 or 4 days. I was like, oh wow, it's really done. And I had, thankfully, plenty of other work going on. I was very busy, but I was still like blue. It's like postpartum depression.
That's exactly what I was going to say, was postpartum. Like maybe you were in denial about it, and then it's like after you go to the last catered event, it's like, well, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Although maybe not, because I assume, is that sort of what you've been extra busy with suddenly this last few weeks, is the new ending, or no?
No, haven't had a session for it yet. Actually, haven't even received any formal communication about it. Only what I've seen Mark Mir mention on Twitter. So I actually know nothing. I know nothing of what's coming, if anything. I don't know anything, I know that the team deserves I know the team deserves a rest before we go back to the drawing board if we're going back. And I have so much respect for the doctors, Dr. Ray and Dr. Greg and
Right.
Casey and the team for being so responsive to the fans. I have mixed feelings about it because I really respect Mac and the team and what they did and how hard they worked. And endings are hard, especially when it's large. And they're also cutting new ground. Like, the players are so involved in this game. The users of the game, they're so involved in this game. To come up with an ending in something where everybody's got their hand in it, that's a huge challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's going to take a little work to get it all sorted in a way that makes everybody happy.
Well, I was curious, what if the fans don't like the second take on it?
I don't know. Thank God I'm not a writer.
I guess that's because I'm a writer, so naturally I was just like, well, if you make these concessions, what if people aren't pleased with this? It sort of opens a Pandora's box.
It does. It really does.
But on the surface, it is a really nice gesture, as like a thank you to fans for, spending all this time with these characters.
Yeah, and it's a huge acknowledgement, I have to say, of the game. Because everybody's so attached. Look at what they did. They got everybody so invested that they're freaking that it's over.
Yeah.
you know, which is a really amazing thing. That's a real or over. I mean that it's gone in this particular way. It's which is a pretty great feat, you know, to get people
Hmm.
that invested. That's pretty cool.
Okay.